welcome back to the channel. This is Five Finger Tree Punch, and this is week 7 of the Hardcore series. Starting out on day 43 here. This whole week we're going to be doing some trading with the villagers right here. Got him to Journeyman. We're also going to start the wall around this village. But I don't start that till the last day of this week, but mostly do some trading, a little bit of mining. And I get this guy level 3 Journeyman, just trading the emeralds that I got from him earlier for potatoes. Mr. Potato Man here. I'm going to have to come back to him because for some reason they have to take time to reset before they'll go to the next skill level. But I think I get him pretty far here. Just kind of getting plenty of pumpkin pie. I really don't need the pumpkin pie. I'm just doing it to get him leveled up. But come right back to him after a little while. Oh, no, this is actually the Carrot Man. I'm trying to level up the Carrot Man too, because maybe he'll give me something different if I get him all skilled out. He has about the same traits as the other dude right now. I don't really want any more pumpkin pie from him. So that's why I'm a little less progressed on him, because I'm just trading him carrots. I'm not really going to trade him back emeralds. Yeah, go back to the Potato Man. He's got more traits for me. And discounts. Nice. And suspicious stews. I don't know about suspicious stews. I actually found out that that's one of the only few foods you can use if you're doing ultra hardcore. But I've been looking at a couple things on that, but still haven't decided if that's another series I want to do. And this guy, the cartographer, yeah, really, I don't think I'm going to mess around with him. He probably has some good stuff in the end, but I need all my paper I can get right now for books for my enchantment table. Just really got to get max enchantments going as soon as I can. Finished that day out, and I went right into, of course, trying to get me paper, so I was over here messing around with the sugarcane. I know there's like a farm you can make. Actually, I think a YouTuber is named Mumbo Jumbo, but I think he's actually copying from somebody else's sugarcane setup, but it's like a zero-tick sugarcane farm. Just like rapid fire moves the sugarcane around, and it just forces it to grow sooner than it would normally grow. But I'm totally fine with the setup I have here. Eventually I'm not going to need any more sugarcane for paper and whatnot. And then I got back into the mine, just kind of finishing up, smelting up this cobblestone that I'm going to be using on the wall. Because, as I've said before, the wall's going to be enormous. It's going to be very lengthy. It's not going to be very tall, but maybe I'll make it taller later. But for now, it's just going to be like 3.5-ish high. And I finished that day out and moved right into day 45, and pretty much mined this whole day, but ran into this. I'm pretty sure this is a cavern. I could hear a bat in the background. I think he actually flies in here in a second. But yeah, you can see I'm kind of panning back and forth, throwing up lights anywhere I can. This is not a good scenario because it's such a huge open area that's not lit. And it's even a surprise that nothing walked through there while I was just kind of inspecting it. Probably could have been because that water was in the way. But yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about it. I'm like, thinking to myself, do I need to get into a cavern? Am I going to really find any great resources in this cavern? Maybe I'll end up finding a mine shaft, but I definitely don't want to enter the mine shaft through this dark cavern. So it's just not a good situation. We're covering the ceiling so nothing can fall in on top of me. And I must be feeling a little brave here because I'm contemplating. I'm making a little staircase here for me. And it's just looking way too dark in there. And there's water, and that's going to cause issues, and if something falls like a creeper, and I will not be able to run. I will have no course of action to protect myself, so, yep. Just cap that up and go by my way. Yeah, I'm not going to chance it. I finished out day 45. Day 46. Just doing a little more farming. I got my Mr. Potato Man to expert. He's only giving me like a little bit of discount here on the potatoes, but you know, any little bit helps. And the end goal here is to get him mastered, because he'll give me something pretty good. Once he's mastered, we'll be able to trade emeralds for like some high level food. But for now, just rotating potatoes for emeralds and then emeralds for pumpkin pie. I'm gonna be stacked on pumpkin pie. I don't even need pumpkin pie anymore. Didn't really need it in the first place, but. And check out the carrot man. He's gonna be slow going. He's still barely apprentice. I'm not even halfway into apprentice. So it's gonna be a while before I get that guy leveled up. Unless I really expand on the carrot farm. And bam! Got Mr. Potato Man to mastered. He's got golden carrots, glistening melon slices. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm down for golden carrots. Can't hate on that. And for 2 emerald, not too shabby. I'll take that all day. When I could switch potatoes for emeralds. And that finished up day 46. Went right into 47 here. Just kind of checking out the... I do enchants on my iron pickaxes. I know it seems like a waste, and it probably is to an extent, but if you're familiar with the way the experience levels work, the higher your experience level is, the more experience you need for the next level. So as opposed to just letting my levels continue to rise and having to get more and more XP for each level, I just use once I get to 30, I go ahead and do a max enchant on something. I'll at least do a book or something. That way it just costs me less experience to do the enchants, because if I was like 60 levels high on my experience, like it still uses up 3 of my levels, and 57 through 60 experience level is way more experience than 27 to 30 is, so not that I would really get that high, but yeah. And I finished that day out, and I went right into day 48, just getting some more sugar cane, just kind of going back and forth on that, because I really want to get the enchant table maxed out. Really need a good diamond pickaxe, something like efficiency and unbreaking. I would like mending on it, but thank you. You mostly get mending from fishing? You get better chance at getting a mending enchant on something? On a book or something? But yeah, use that sugar cane, go ahead and make some paper, and then make some books. Got another bookshelf here. This only ends up being like 2 bookshelves, so I'm still quite a bit away. I believe you need 15 bookshelves to go ahead and finish out full enchants. To do a full enchant with your enchantment table. But yeah, 2 bookshelves. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go to sleep. That's what you're gonna do. And then finish out day 48. And I went right into 49. And day 49 is when I start the wall. I'm gonna start construction on it near my house, just so I can start getting protection around there. And I'm gonna also grab some dirt, because there's a lot of ups and downs all around the village. So I want to minimize the jankiness of the wall, because it gets kind of dicey around certain areas, and then I have to build certain pieces higher, which is going to be inevitable with this village, because this village is like all over the place. The backside of it goes way up. So I'll flatten out what I can with dirt. And I'm using the smooth diorite. And I was supposed to be making walls there, but then I actually stopped here and I'm like, wait a minute. I just made freaking slabs that I'm not going to use. So I'm using diorite slabs for the top of the wall. It's like, brain fart. So I go and make some actual wall pieces. with my stone bricks. And it's going to be 3 wide, the stone brick wall sections. And then I'll go ahead and put up another pillar of smooth diorite. Don't think I end up making any of the diorite slabs on this day, because this was kind of just like, I wanted to see how the wall was going to look. I've done a wall like this before, but I just want to get an actual setup piece here, even though I don't do the top part of it. And then I'm going to probably just do like a 1 high around the entire village, just to kind of, it'll actually be a working wall. It won't be as tall as I want it to be at the end of it all, but at least be fully functional if I just do a 1 high. Except for those pillars. The pillars are going to have to be 2 high at least. Otherwise, the zombies can just walk over the diorite right there next to the wall. And this part's kind of dropped down, so that's kind of lame. But I have plenty of dirt, so I'll go ahead and fill in all this area. And this little, I don't even know why there's a gap here. This should have been all flattened out when this village generated. Actually, I flattened this out. Now I remember that my house wasn't there before, so there was nothing there. So I really ran into open space there. So I just fill all this in. I'm not going to fill that in because stupid snow. It's almost regret this village because of the snow. And I don't really want to drop down here quite yet, so I'm going to go ahead and probably flatten, or at least make like a hill or a little bump worth, maybe like a 2 wide of dirt or 3 wide, and run the wall along that, just so I don't have to drop down there. But even though I know I'm eventually going to have to drop down, but that little trail leading out to the village, out of the village to the water where the dock is, it's kind of higher, so I just wanted to level this out with that. Then I guess I'm going to have to make a gate there so I can walk out that way. Even though I was hoping the villagers wouldn't walk out the gates, but I think they end up walking out of the gates, which is lame, and I'm probably going to have to end up just not having any exits to the wall, because the villagers will just open the gates and leave, and then they'll get stuck outside. And that would be no bueno. Yeah, just flatten this out. It'll make it easier while I'm constructing it too when it's flat. Yeah, that'll give it some time to get some grass growing on it too. But yeah, I think I have a good amount of resources for this wall, but I'm over here feverishly throwing dirt down because I want to get some of this wall done before the nightfall. Looking back and forth here. How do I want to do this section? But I'm going to need a lot of extra dirt to flatten out pieces. And once I get around the other side, I won't need too much dirt. But yeah, that pretty much finished up the day. Got that wall started. And if you liked the video, give it a like, and I'll see ya! If you like the content, be sure to give it a like and comment. It would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe to get all the latest videos.